Well, a notable night for FIU baseball, a 5-3 win over the Miami Hurricanes, their fourth win in 5 meetings against the Canes, dating back to the renewal of the series last year, and a 5-3 win for FIU tonight at Infinity Insurance Park. And a big reason for the victory tonight, the continued emergence of the pitching and the bullpen as well. Nick MacDonald goes 5 strong innings, strikes out 8. And then the freshman, Stephen Casey, comes in. And when you come in for MacDonald, who was throwing a gym up to that point, you guys are in the lead, and then eventually a 3-3 tie. But what are you thinking at that point as you come in for a sensational start for MacDonald?
You know, I've been in that situation before. My role this year has been going in tight situations to get the job done. So it was nothing new, but I just had the mentality of just going out there and competing. Just compete and, throw whatever the coach tells me to throw. And that's all I can do.
And each of your relief appearances this year, you had gone 3+ innings.
Right.
I mean, this is, like you said, it's nothing new. But you had the stage tonight. The stands were essentially sold out. And your first inning in there's runners on second and third. And this is the go-ahead run as well. What were you thinking in that situation? And you got a big strikeout to win that inning.
I mean, obviously, I let it get to me in the first inning. But then, I had to zone in. I just realized I was me and the catcher. And then I settled in. It was just like any other outing.
What does this win do for you? Obviously, there's a lot of momentum coming off something like this as you head for your first road trip of the year, but it seems like you guys had an extra bounce in your step today. You played great defense. It was you and Nick were dealing on the mound. And what does a win like this do?
This is huge. This is really big for our team, the morale. We might have gotten off to a little rough start, but now with this win, we move forward, and I think we're going to be just fine.
Stephen, last thing here, your coach was talking about it just a few moments ago about those hats, the Stoneman Douglas caps, and he said he had goosebumps talking about it. And it certainly meant a little more when you put that ball cap on today and playing for a lot of people bigger than baseball.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. This is way bigger than baseball. What happened, it's a tragedy, but if we can show like any sort of support, which is what we did tonight, it's great for the community, and to get a win with these hats on just shows a little something.
Stephen, a terrific performance tonight. Wasn't that long ago you were playing in the suburbs of North Atlanta, and now against the Canes, a big performance in relief. Congratulations on the win. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Panthers against the Canes. And right off the bat, the Panthers put base runners on after a Logan Allen single in his first at-bat in the first. Eddie Silva stepping to the plate, and this guy showing some pop in his bat this year. His 4th home run of the season that matches his total from his prior 3 years of play combined. A 2-run blast out to left field and a hot start for FIU.
And how the MLB draft shakes out as Garcia launches this out to deep right field at the wall. Gone! Hip, hip, Jose! Did it again!
It's 3-0 FIU. The Panthers manufacturing a run as you fast forward to the 6th after a leadoff double from Javi Valdez. DeAndre Emion had struck out twice prior to his 3rd at-bat, but a sac fly out to right field. That gets the job done. The Hurricanes, they fought back. They rallied to tie the game at 3, but as you just heard from Stephen Casey, a big spot in that inning with runners on 2nd and 3rd. He gets a big strikeout to get out of the inning. He has 6 strikeouts. Nick MacDonald with 8 throughout his 5 innings. Those two combine to give up just 5 hits throughout the entirety of this game. Stephen Casey only gives up 1 hit. A masterful performance on the mound for FIU, particularly out of the bullpen in Casey. And then in the 8th, FIU adds an insurance run. Cooper Hammond comes in. He's a redshirt senior for the Canes. Has been all ACC, one of the best pitchers they've seen throughout the past 4 or 5 years. And Allen on the first pitch singles. Silva doubles out to right field after Allen was caught stealing, and then Valdez. It sneaks into right field. Silva charging home. He's safe. The Panthers go up by 2, and they hold on to that lead in the top of the 9th. Stephen Casey finishing things out. The Panthers earn a notable 5-3 win over the Miami Hurricanes and take some momentum into their weekend trip out to Port Charlotte. Your final, FIU 5, the Miami Hurricanes 3. Panthers get back out to 500, and they've won 4 of 5 against the Canes. Thanks for watching on CUSA TV. We'll see you next time.